So here's how I crashed the drone. I'm trying to follow the car that's there. It stops following it. The car's going too fast. I thought this drone would be fast enough to catch up to it. We're traveling about 60 to 80 kilometers per hour. And I'm trying to catch up to it in a sport manual mode. And when I did that, of course, by the time I saw the tree, it was too late, and then bang, it crashed, and then it fell, and this is what it looks like. Basically, the frame around the gimbal's gone. One of the motors has completely snapped off. That motor there has snapped off. All the propellers have just completely disappeared, and everything's cracked up, and even the battery has split open. I think this battery here is fine. Here we go. This battery here completely cracked up open. This is basically the death of my drone. This is it, finished. All right, so you guys have seen that damage happen, and I am now in the studio, and we're gonna check out some of the steps that I'll be taking now that this had happened. The day I actually bought this and did the unboxing, straight after the actual unboxing video that I've done, I've actually gone ahead and got what's called DJI Care Refresh. I think that is what it's called. And there are other stores that sell them, but I just decided to buy it directly from DJI Care. And so this is what it looks like. From here, you get, collision, water damage, flyaway, and natural wear. So there's some pretty comprehensive protection for it as well. There is a 1 year and a 2 year plan, different services. And I think the 1 year plan was actually about $169 for a DJI Mavic Air 2S. The way I came across them was because upon the first activation on your mobile app on DJI, it'll ask you, hey, would you like to sign up to this thing? So for the Air 2S, normally there's like a direct, connection with it. And then obviously, here we go, Air 2S for 1 year over here is $169. So I didn't get the 2 year plan, I just got the 1 year plan, thinking that, I'll probably get the most, out of it in the first year. Now, I don't know if it's renewable at the end of the year, but I hope to actually master it, within the 1 year, or hopefully be able to sell the machine off and go for a new upgrade at the end of the first year, of course, because as with technology evolving constantly, I'd rather sell items off so that I can retain as much of the depreciation or whatever value is left on the product as much as I can. Because I was going away to actually film a lot of content using the drone, I thought, you know what, hey, I feel like I'm gonna stuff something up. So I got the plan. And so once you have the plan, you get 2 emails from the company. So the first email that you're going to get is a payment complete message from DJI. So it says, your orders, the shipment details, blah, blah, blah. This is how much it costs. Well done, and so on. Once you click on my orders, it will take you to this page here. So you've got the order. Now, at this point, you're not looking for anything. Now, when you go to the refresh website, you got to press activate service and put an actual activate number. So what happens is actually you just press purchase there. So you'll be able to see a section where you'll be able to attach the serial number. Now the serial number is found here. So on the box itself, at the bottom of the box, you will see S/N and see a barcode. And then under that is a set of numbers. That is your serial number there. Once you get that first email, DJI is going to send you a service agreement. And once the service agreement comes in, it's actually kind of already done and there. So you want to make sure that the aircraft serial number is there, okay? And the gimbal serial number actually matches your product here. What you can do is another good way to purchase this Care is if you actually put your phone onto the actual controller itself and actually, turn both devices on, it will actually automatically take the serial number out of it. So it forgoes any, issues of you mistyping the name or anything like that. So you get these details and you see that all your details are actually matching up with the actual aircraft and the gimbal serial number, then you're pretty much good to go. You now have the DJI Care Refresh. And once you have the Care plan, what you need to do is you need to go to DJI, what is all I've done? DJI Care, if you go to the DJI website, you'll be able to go to support and then request repair service online. So here, submit a repair request. And then I'm from Australia, Asia Pacific, press submit. And here you'll be able to get a DJI Care Express and a quick option for getting with no replacement, blah, blah, blah. And you press apply now, and then away you go. Now, I already have a product that's already in there, and I've set up my login to be able to do that. Now, what is the process? Now, I have seen processes take between 7 days or as long as 18 days. What I have seen is on YouTube, I actually watch a lot of videos on this. You will see a lot of videos of how many people have received very, very positive experiences from actually getting their repairs done. Now, I haven't even sent it off, but there are different prices for this as well. Here we go. This is really important. Damage, usable 2 times. right? So the first time you have an accident, you pay $199 AUD. The second time you have an accident, you pay $249, and you can only have 2 damages in a year. And flyaway is usable only once. So if this actually flew away and I couldn't recover this and there's nothing that I could have sent back to DJI, well, they would just give me a brand new drone, except you have to pay $849 for that. So I'm so glad that I was at least be able to like recover it. You obviously have to then pay that $199 to actually then start the process. Once you start the process, you have to explain like why you got, how you got into it and how you got into this issue and everything like that. And what you're gonna get is an email from Australia Post with a shipping label. So in this case, ship to and from is completely free. DJI hooks you up with all of that. So that's what this is. I didn't think I was going to be making this video, but I guess this gives you a more comprehensive approach. And for those of you who are beginners, then this is completely fine. Now, speaking of beginners, this drone over here is a drone that I use the most this weekend away. It is a DJI Mini, right? This is something that just came out of my friend's dusty old closet and he wasn't even using it. Now, I think you can buy them secondhand for like $200 or $300 nowadays. So being able to navigate with this and being adjusted to the sensitivity of the controllers and things like that, with this, that $200 investment just to sort of have a fly around on a secondhand option is a pretty cheap way to train yourself on how to fly. I wish, like this weekend away, I didn't take my Air 2S, but I took the Mini and actually just threshed this around, right? If I lose it, yeah, that's $200. See, it's cheaper than the Care package, the DJI Care, and also the $199 and the time delay. So this is, I think, gonna take about 18 days to process, not to mention this happened like at the beginning of the weekend as well, so it's probably gonna add a couple more days out of it too. And by the time I would have come back from a well and truly awesome holiday, the drone footage would have been amazing, but this will have to do. So I flew this around, and this is probably not as powerful as this, but it's pretty damn close. It's pretty damn close. It doesn't have all the sensors and things like that, but it actually gets you used to using all the controls. And I think if you wanna use an advanced drone like this, you need to be good at it. So for $200 or maybe $300 AUD, you're gonna be able to pick one of these up, like off Facebook Marketplace or something like that, or even Gumtree. So in that sense, I think using a small drone like this and practicing with this would be really great. Then going through all this crap is what I think. So the Care Pack, the DJI Care definitely was a good idea because I only activated that literally less than 24 hours before I flew this. Clearly, it wasn't done on purpose. Like I'm just a noob. That's what it is. And because it's your first time, like you won't need to shoot such great quality video as well. Air 2S is highly recommended. I still think it's a fantastic drone if you are good at what you're doing. And don't think that like if you touch something, like, you know, it'll just like come off balance and start flying again. It doesn't. Like, there is a delay between what this sees and what you see on the controller. So by the time you see something in your controller, you're already too late. That small second difference, you're already too late. So what I'm now having to do is get this package in a box, print this post page out. There's an email there which will declare that I'm not doing this for commercial use or whatever. And, you know, I'm not selling this or I'm not doing this for employer or business or whatever. I'm just doing it for purely recreational purposes. And of course, DJI problem brief for the technician. So I just have to explain and fill out this form and then be able to print them out and fill them out and actually put it in the actual box and send it off. Okay, this is what came in the mail today. It actually came in well before. So I think I had about a week's worth of, not even a week, about 5 days worth of downtime. And I think by far this is the best recreational, non-commercial insurance package that you can have for your DJI Air 2Ss. So as you know, I have the Air 2S and I crashed the drone itself. So I sent the broken drone out in post to, you know, and the postage was all paid. That's what DJI Care does. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open this all up. And I'm actually interested to find out like what is actually included. Maybe it's just a drone, maybe it's the drone and everything else as well. So let's have a look at this. Here we go. Okay, here comes one battery. And of course, okay, so there you have it. So I expect a brand new Air 2S to be inside of that, of course. Now, I'm not going to open this up because what I plan to do is sell this because I had bought a second Air 2S just so that I can go and bloody shoot this thing on another trip that I went to pretty much soon after I crashed it. So I've got a second Air 2S. So this one I'm obviously going to sell, and I'm going to sell it with an awesome value proposition because this one is still insured for the next a good part of 11 months and a half that this could be insured alongside of that package, as well as this being brand new, as well as the rest of the Fly More combo, which will come with this Air 2S as well. And of course, if they were to crash it or they were to do, I don't know, flight away, whatever, they will still be under that protection as well. Not that I don't think it's transferable, but as long as they stay in touch with me, we can do this claim for them. So yeah, so the claim works, guys. I am very, very impressed with their service. It was one of those things where I wasn't at home to pick it up as well, but they actually put it into a locked bag, which was really helpful. That means I could actually go and pick this parcel up, 24/7, which was super simple, super easy to do. And that is like the best shipping service that they can provide for us. So DJI is doing everything right in terms of bringing us the product and obviously getting the, doing the right thing in terms of, claiming processes with the DJI Care as well. So highly recommended for everybody to consider getting the DJI Care, because that's going to obviously give you that layer of peace of mind, I guess, when you're flying the drone as well. Obviously, you want to be careful either way, but I've done a lot of flying by now. And in hindsight, to be honest, if you're doing the right things and the safe things, there really is no reason why you would crash this drone, even if you are a complete beginner. So just head out for the open waters and just head out for really large open space. Make sure you have good enough altitude so you're not crashing into any trees or anything like that. And as long as you do that, I think you would never, ever, ever crash this drone because of your own fault. There it is, guys. That's my review on DJI Air 2S. I will continually be flying these, and you know what? I am so impressed. I am literally so impressed. There's nothing that I have come across where this was too hard to use or it was too difficult. You can learn how to do this very quickly as well. So highly, highly, highly recommended. Check out the link in the description below if you want to get yourself one of these, and you can order them from Amazon and then get it delivered to your door, of course. And that's my review. Much love to you all, and I'll see you next time. Peace.